Do you know, I saw this movie. I had no idea you were in it. I didn't know anything about the movie except that it was about that horrible story that I remember reading in the paper with John DuPont and the wrestling brothers. And I watched it. I go, this guy playing John DuPont is really fucking good. This guy's like a breakout star. He's really going to do well.
Who is this newcomer?
I had no. And then about 2 days later, someone said, do you know that's Steve Carell? I go, oh, wow. So was this the first time you played a non-comedic role?
No, it's the first time I've played a real life figure, but it's not. I've done a few things. I did I mean, not to this degree. No, this is the darkest thing.
How do you get a good script like this? You know, they talk about it in Hollywood. I don't care how good an actor you are. It's really hard to get good material.
Yeah.
You know that. In fact, actors, sometimes you go, well, why are they in such bad movies? You go, because you can't, they got to act, and you can't find a good movie.
Right.
So when you get a gem like this, do you know it's a gem right away?
Yeah. Well, Bennett Miller spends a long time between movies deciding what he's going to do. So.
What was the last movie Bennett Miller did?
Moneyball.
Moneyball.
He did Capote and Moneyball, and now this.
And Capote's like
Wow.
one of the greats, and Moneyball, of course.
He's great.
Yeah. So he contacts you?
My agent, I had no idea. I knew the story vaguely, but I didn't know it was a script. I didn't know he was working on it. She apparently threw my name in the hat. I don't think I was on anybody's list.
Which is a weird name to throw into a hat because you're a comedian. You know, people know you as a comedian.
Yeah. I think it was kind of outside of the box a little bit.
Yeah.
And I guess it gave him pause, and he said, oh, you know, I'll give that a look. And we met.
Where do you go to meet this guy? I like these kinds of stories. So here you are, and you're intrigued because you probably want a serious dramatic role. Every comedian wants a serious dramatic role.
It was a pretty great part.
So you get this script. Are you nervous to go meet this guy because you're so hungry for the movie?
No, because you don't think you're going to get it. It's not like I'm not going to try to impress anybody. I'll just give my point of view on what I think it is and my take on the character.
You said one of the weirdest experiences. You were out promoting Foxcatcher, I guess at maybe the Cannes Film Festival or whatever it is. Jon Stewart was there too, your old buddy from The Daily Show. And he's promoting a serious movie that he directed, and you're promoting Foxcatcher, a serious movie you did. And the two of you looked at each other and were like, what the fuck are we doing? I mean,
it was so, we were really kind of pinching ourselves. Like, what the hell? Who invited us here?
Yeah, I mean,
we're not of this world. Why are we hobnobbing with these top flight directors and actors?
When I think about you, I still think it's so funny that you ended up on The Daily Show because it's not like you were the type of guy who was interested in journalism.
No.
And yet you ended up on that show with all those guys who their whole thing is this passionate political thing.
It was a weird... that defies job description because as a correspondent there, you're an actor, you're an improviser, you're sort of a journalist.
Right.
And you're also none of those things. So that was a hard job to do.
Yeah, like when you came in there, were you nervous?
Yeah.
I would think that was the one that made, not Foxcatcher. I would think The Daily Show would make you nervous because you're probably like, why the fuck are they hiring me?
And what do? You're walking in these situations and you don't have any script. You don't know how it's going to turn out. And it's so terrifying.